part 3. Part 3. All right. I'll be honest, my video series are usually not these long. This one is just getting there because I'm trying to go over lots of detail for you guys. Okay, so you'll see 2 objects on the screen. If you're in drafting 1, we're going to make this one. If you're in engineering, we're going to make this one. Ha! I want to make it challenging for you guys. If you're really struggling in engineering and you rather do the easier one, maybe, but I want you to try the challenging one first. Okay, so here we go. We're going to draw out this iPad. Hang on a minute. I'm going to move him over so I don't see him at all. There we go. Go on. Okay. In AutoCAD, it's nice because you can do multiple drawings on the same screen, which is kind of cool. In Inventor, you can't because everything is apart, and that program is made to assemble things. So here we go. We're going to start off with drawing lines. So L enter. We're going to use line, object, line, trim, offset, and a fillet command. So we're going to do a new one in there, but it's a pretty easy one to learn. Okay, so click somewhere, draw a line. Now, whatever direction you point in, that's how long, that's the direction you're going to go to. So if I'm trying to draw a 5-inch line, I move my mouse to the right. Doesn't matter if I'm way out here, doesn't matter if I'm way here, as long as the line is straight. Make sure this is lit. If not, it will be crooked because it tries to lock into that 0-degree line. So type 5 enter. Point your mouse down. Okay, type in 7. Press enter. Okay, so I have 2 options right now. I can move my line over and type 5 enter, but I want to teach you something first. I mentioned to you this in the last video, something called an object snap. What that tries to do is that tries to line up your object. So watch me first and then you do it. I go up here. I touch. I don't click, I touch. Move my mouse down. Okay? If it doesn't hit, that means I'm on the every other because it only lets you do it every other time. So there we go. I move my mouse down. I see that little green line. It's trying to help me line it up. Okay? And I would click. If I go back and do it again, it turns off because I just did it once. So if I do it again, there it is. You see it's also trying to snap onto other things. That's okay. So click here, then click here. Press escape. Okay? That's an object track. It's really, really nice to have. Okay, next thing we're going to do is do a small little offset. So type in O enter, and you're going to type 0.15. Press enter. Okay, you're going to click this line up here, move your mouse down. Like I said, doesn't matter how far, just move your mouse down, click. Click this line, move it to the right, click. Click this line, move it to the left, click. Click the bottom line, go up, click. Okay, something happens, click it, erase it, or undo and try it again. So, I'll show you this one more time just so. O enter. It says type in distance, 0.15. A lot of times what happens is kids will click on the screen and you'll get some weird measurement because it wants to do whatever thing that like you just did. Okay? Don't do that. Type in O enter. Type in your distance, 0.15. Enter. No more, no less. No clicky unless I tell you to click. Okay? So click, go down. Click, go down. Click, go up. Click, go up. If you got it good and you had it, just fast forward a little bit. But I think we should be good. Because next thing we're going to do is trim. Press escape. Okay? Trim, TR, press enter, enter. Okay? We're going to click on these to get rid of them. Click, click. There's more features in trim that I will show you later. I'm not going to worry about that right now. We're just doing a basic fence line trim. Okay? I'm holding down on my mouse to scroll it around so I can see things easier. Once you get done, press escape. Okay? Everything going on right now? You guys okay? I hope so. Hopefully this is not too rigorous. Okie dokie. So the next thing I need to do is something called a fillet. Okay? I'll put it on the worksheet. It's just to wait around a corner. So type in F enter. It does have other functions too. I will go over those later on. I'm not going to tackle fillet fully right now. I'm just showing you guys the bare basics. Okay? So when you go through fillet, you have to hit radius first. Otherwise, you won't be able to do anything with it. So I'm going to do 0.5. I click, it rounds my corner. Okay? Press enter again. Now this time, I don't want to have to do that whole thing over again. So I'm just going to hit multiple. It knows what I'm doing last because it says it right here. I'm going to hit multiple. Click all of your sides. So 1, 2, 3. You don't click it, it won't work. You have to do opposite sides. It doesn't matter if you're way up here or way down here. It knows that these two lines need to be filleted at 0.5. Pretty simple. Okay? Next thing, we're going to do this little bottom area here, and I'll show you how to do some basic dimensioning. Okay? So, we need a line. We're going to offset this line up 1. So type an O enter, 1 enter, click down here, go up, and click. Press escape. Now, you're going to ask yourself, well, I got to get this over here. Well, I'm going to click the line, grab the grip, move it over. Click the grip, move it over. See? You just use grip. Aren't you awesome? All right, next is I'm going to draw a line down the middle to set my circle and my rectangle here. So click line again, click the center point here, go down 0.5. Now why are you doing this? Because you have to get your center point. You just can't dump it and assume it's correct. I will know. It's not that hard to figure out. All right, next thing we're going to do is a circle. Okay, it's in radius. So we're going to click this thing right here, and we're going to go 0.35. Press enter. There you go. All right. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Next thing we're going to do is something kind of weird, and we're going to use this line for something. Okay. I'm going to do this kind of the easier way. So type in line or click line, whatever you want to do. You're going to click here and move it out. Type 0.2. Move it up. 0.2. Move it to the left. 0.4. I'm making a square. Moving it down. 0.4. Press enter. Now, just like we did at the start, we're going to do the O track. I'm going to hover here, move my mouse down, click, go up, click, press escape. The last two things I'm going to do is click these two lines, delete. My drawing is done. Yay, good job. But we're not finished yet. We're going to add measurements. Because the only way I know things are right is if you put measurements in. Otherwise, we're both guessing. And if you're wanting to make something in the real world and you don't know the measurements, that's not good. It's bad. Okay, I'm going to teach you layers real quick. So up here is a thing called layers property. Click it. I'm going to go in more detail on this sometime in the near future, but it'll be fine. Just going to show you guys some basics on this right now. So right up here, you're going to see this little new layer thing. Click it. We're going to call this dimension. If you want to do like I did, the easy way, you can just type in dim. Click here on white. You're going to change it to red. Press OK. Close this out. Now I want you to go up here to where you see the 0, and you just did that. Dimension. Okay? So we're going to add measurements to this. There are 5 basic measurements that you will use. This is on your other sheet. Linear, aligned, angular, radius, and diameter. Those are going to be your 5 basic. Okay? Linear does horizontal and vertical lines. So write that down. Aligned is anything at an angle. This one doesn't have that. So just so you know. The angular one will do any angles. Then we have radius, which will do any measurement that is under 360 degrees. And then a diameter are your circles. Okay? So we're going to click here. We're going to click the width. Try to get the endpoint of these lines and move them up like this. Now watch this. I'm going to just press enter. Click. Click and go out. I don't want to make this harder than it has to be, boys and girls. Just press enter again, because that's my last command I used. Press enter again. Okay, looks like I have one from here to here. Okay, why did I put that one there? Because I need to show where it's located at based off the side. I just can't assume it's in the middle. Press enter again. Go here, go here. There you go. There is this dimension tool, which can be a little bit confusing at the start. We're going to go on that more detailed later on, but not right now. Okay. Last one I want to do is one more linear one from here to the middle of this, and that's at point 2. Okay. Not bad. Oh, one more. 1 inch from here to here. So try to put all those in. You have 2 more left and you're done. Whew. Made it through this first video. Good job. Okay. The last 2, one is a radius. That's these arcs. Just give me one of these. Let's go to the top corner one and click this right here. Now I'm going to show you something cool. If I double click this, it'll turn into what looks like I want to make a change to it. Okay? Just go left arrow one time and put all fillets are. And then once you're done, just hit the close text or just click off to the side, and there you go. So let me do that again. If you double click on this, you will get a text box. It's always on the left hand side at first. Whatever you type in is going to show up right there. Okay? Then last thing is diameter, and that is a circle down here. Click this, move it over, dump it. There you go. It is dimensioned. It is done. Your first drawing is finished. Now, you're going to turn this thing in. Let me show you how it's going to be named. You will never, ever just press save and save something as a default, which is drawing 1. Never. Pulls my hair out and makes it more gray when the entire class turns in something that says drawing 1. It's happened. Trust me. We're going to name these more specifically from now on. Press save as. Okay? You're going to call this one Woif. Sorry, your last name. So whatever your last name is. Not Woif. Your last name, AutoCAD Tutorial 1. Okay? It is now complete. You're going to turn this in on Google Chrome, on the Google Classroom, and we should be good to go. All right? Hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay on your edge of the seat for lesson 2. I know, exciting, right? All right, later.